Ranking Coach bags from the worst to the best 2025 edition. Let's get into it. Hello everyone and welcome back to another mommy review where I review all things for the love of. Today I am ranking Coach handbags from the worst to the best. Now before I get started, if you like the content on this channel, I would appreciate it very much if you would consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for considering, and on with the video. If you've ever walked into a Coach store or scrolled through their online outlet and felt overwhelmed by the options, you are not alone. Coach has had a major resurgence in the last few years, but not all bags are created equal. Some are truly timeless investments, whereas others, not so much. In today's video, we're going to rank the most popular Coach bags from the worst to the best. And I'll be using a tier list format, D to S tier, based on quality, usability, design, price, longevity, and yes, how they actually perform in real life. Here's the tier system briefly explained. S tier is the luxe feel, flawless design, enduring value. A tier, high performing, stylish, and small flaws. B tier, good but not exceptional. C tier, looks great online, underwhelming in person. And D tier, disappointing, poor value, or quality issues. Let's start off with our worst in terms of ranking, D tier. In D tier, we have our Coach Terry shoulder bag. Kicking off with this particular bag, at first glance, it looks very promising and I loved it so much when I saw it in store. It's minimal, vintage inspired, and on trend with like the 90s baguette revival. But here's the issue. It feels a little bit cheap. The pebble leather lacks depth and character, and underarm fits a little bit awkward unless you are a very specific frame. It also doesn't hold as much as I initially thought, and the inside lining is a bit thin. So final verdict, this one looks like it belongs on Instagram ad, but not in a working woman's wardrobe. It's form over function, and for over $250, you can do better. Now let's look at a C-tiered bag. Here is the Charlie bucket bag priced at $148. The Coach Charlie bucket bag has a cute and modern look with a small bucket style silhouette, but it falls short in terms of usability. The leather is beautiful, but the design doesn't provide easy access to the interior, and the bag is a bit on the small size and really limits how much you can carry. The strap, while adjustable, can sometimes dig into your shoulders, especially if you carry more than just the essential. It's a bit too much style over function for the price. Let's move to a B tier bag. The Jamie camera bag, priced at $129. This little crossbody is a fan favorite for a reason. It's compact, structured, and comes in a lot of different colorways, but the coated canvas version does start to look a little worn after 6 months, especially around the piping. The strap is a bit on the thinner side and makes it dig into your shoulder if you're carrying more than just a phone or keys. So my final verdict is, it's a great as a travel or errand bag, but really not built for longevity. Another B tier bag is the Coach Soft Tabby. The Soft Tabby shoulder bag is currently priced at $480. Now, don't get me wrong, this bag is absolutely gorgeous when it comes to like when you first open it in the box. The leather is so buttery, soft, and huggable, but that softness comes at a cost, which is the structure. It slouches immediately, loses shape, and if you store it incorrectly, its folds do become permanent, and it also doesn't have the same resale strength as the original Tabby. So my final verdict for this one is lovely to carry casually, but needs a lot of extra care to age well. Also on the B tier list is the Juliet shoulder bag, priced at $430. The Coach Juliet shoulder bag is truly like a head turner kind of bag designed for those who want something sleek, structured, and just like a little bit of touch of vintage. With its curves, compact silhouette, and minimal branding, it definitely gives off a quiet luxury vibe that has been trending lately. With that said, the Juliet bag isn't made for heavy duty wear. The interior is narrow and stiff, which limits how much you can carry. It'll fit a phone, slim card case, and maybe a small pair of sunglasses, but not much else. And also there's no external pocket designed into this bag. And here's the real sticking point. It's beautiful, but like not particularly functional, especially for the smaller size. This is not the type of bag you want to toss around in your car or bring on errands. The structure is just prone to edge wear if you don't store it carefully. And scratches will show over time, especially for the lighter colors. So what is my final verdict for this Juliet bag? It is definitely a stunner, but mostly for light occasional base use. If you're after like fashion forward looks and don't mind carrying the essentials only, it's a great pick. Just don't expect it to replace your everyday bag. Now let's move on to our A tier list. Our A tier list starts off with the Coach Cassie 19, priced at $360. The Cassie 19 continues to be one of Coach's most versatile offering. It is structured, lightweight, and classic. It's a go-to bag for everyday style. You get 3 strap options that comes with the bag, with the top handle, the longer leather strap, and a chain strap that makes it easy for you to go from day to night. The only downside to this particular bag is the size. If you carry more than a wallet, key, phone, or lipstick, you will max out pretty quickly. So the final verdict is it's near perfect, but it's more like great for minimalist or like evening out. Next on the A tier list is the Soft Empire carry-all bag. The 40 size is priced at $850. This is Coach's answer for an elegant minimalist work tote with a softer silhouette. Designed with supple pebble leather and like subtly rounded edges, it's more relaxed than a structured tote. The bag shines in its versatility in that it carries so much, including like a 13-inch laptop. I think it's a really good balance between softness and structure, polish and practicality. It's not flashy, but it feels elevated in the hands and looks incredibly put together when styled with both business wear and casual outfits. And what's the only drawback? It's not super reinforced, so overstuffing can cause a saggy base over time. And unlike the Rogue, it lacks metal feet, so it's not ideal to set down on the ground frequently. So what's my final verdict? Understated, well designed, and built to move with you through real life. It's a working professional's best friend with weekend energy. Also on the A tier list is the Rogue. The Coach Rogue is currently priced at $1,040. This bag is a nod to the Coach's heritage, glove tan leather, suede interior, and like thick handles gives it a definite premium feel. It's built like a tank, and what's the downside? It's a bit on the heavy side, and the double handle and shoulder strap setup makes it a little bit on the chunky side, a little clunky, I would say. So what's my final verdict? It's luxe, it's collectible, and a serious power bag, but not light duty. The last bag I want to add to this A tier list is the Brooklyn bag. The Brooklyn shoulder bag is currently priced at $360. It's the definition of like understated luxury with like a real world practicality. If you're someone who wants a bag that looks elegant but works hard, the Brooklyn will definitely deliver. It's quite roomy and designed with thoughtful touches that makes it ideal for both work and elevated casual wear. First, the leather is super soft yet durable. Despite its size though, I do find that the Brooklyn bag is surprisingly light and well balanced. But what's the drawback? The sleek leather does show fingerprints and scratches more easily than texture options like pebble leather. so you'll want to treat it with care. And while the shape is elegant, it might feel a bit large for petite frames or minimalist users. So what's my final verdict for the Brooklyn bag? It's definitely a polished powerhouse. It is perfect for professionals or parents who want space, structure, and style in one bag. It's an elevated essential with a more quiet confidence. Let's finally move to our S tier bag. Starting off is the Coach Tabby Shoulder Bag 26 price at $550. This bag is absolutely iconic. The Tabby 26 combines like a Y2K nostalgia with like a timeless design. It comes in many different materials including pebble leather, pillow version, and even canvas. I do like how it has a magnetic closure that snaps into place, and the bag does hold structure so you can dress it up and down, and generally does have a good resale value and remains strong, especially in limited colors. So what is my final verdict for this bag? It is a modern classic with personality. Definitely one to consider adding to your collection for any Coach handbag lovers. Next on the S tier class is the Coach Bandit Shoulder Bag. This is one that is criminally underrated. It has a single compartment interior and feels like very clean and luxe. The leather is thick and the strap drop is adjustable, and the silhouette looks designer level. Think of it as Coach's grown-up answer to the Tabby. My final verdict, it is elegant, bold, and will only get better with age. Definitely an underrated bag from the Coach lineup. And that's a wrap on the Coach tier list. Whether you're a collector or a first-time buyer, I hope this guide was helpful for you to shop smarter at Coach. Did I rank your favorite bag fairly? Let me know in the comments below and drop your personal S tier pick below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notification for more luxury and handbag shopping. Thanks for joining me on another mommy review, and I will see you next time. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.